This week on the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series, we're back in Russellville, Arkansas on Lake Dardanelle for Day 2 of the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. A true team format event, paying out big prizes and double points in the prestigious Cabela's School of the Year standings.
I think we got a serious bag of fish coming up.
Last week on the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series, 97 teams representing 57 college and university campuses from across the country launched onto Lake Dardanelle for Day 1 of the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open under challenging conditions. Earlier in the week, a strong cold front pushed through, buffeting the lake with winds near 40 miles per hour and dropping the water temperature nearly 15 degrees.
The weather is playing a major factor because this cold front just moved through. I don't know what it's going to do tomorrow. We couldn't really fish out there today. The wind was blowing 40 miles an hour. You couldn't get nowhere.
Been that with the overnight lows, being in the mid 30s, that it doesn't drop it, much more, maybe a couple degrees. Hopefully it can warm up quickly so it just doesn't change the bite.
If that wind goes down, these guys are going to have a good time. You can fish any pattern you want to fish, whatever your strengths are, find the right area on the lake and you can do it. I think their biggest problem hopefully will be if they can handle the net.
Despite the conditions, many of these collegiate anglers were able to adjust and lock in on a solid pattern. At the end of the day, it was the team from the University of North Alabama on top, dominating the rest of the field with a better than 23-pound six-fish limit, giving them a 5-pound advantage over the rest of the field and plenty of confidence going into the second and final day.
We don't have a cold front to mess with tomorrow. The wind should be right. It's just going to get warmer.
We didn't really get on a good pattern until later on today, so we're going to have more time tomorrow to work that same pattern instead of junk fishing until we figured something out today. We'll have all day tomorrow to do that same thing.
The University of North Alabama is one of the teams in the hunt for the Cabela's School of the Year, and with double points being awarded at this event, the winning team could make a big leap in the standings. Heading to Dardanelle State Park for the Day 2 launch, we'll look in on the team from Louisiana Tech University. They're starting the day in second place and are finalizing their game plan.
All right, we're gonna go hit the bridge. I'm gonna hit the mouths of those pockets where I caught fish yesterday. And then hopefully we have 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And we'll head over there and flip those laydowns. It was a grind yesterday, and I figured it'll be a grind again today. I think it'll be a little easier. Figured out a little more yesterday, keep building on it and adjusting, but I think we'll still be grinding today.
Let's check out the format for the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. It's a true team event. Each team can consist of up to 2 boats and 4 anglers looking for their best 3-fish limit per boat. And unlike most tournaments, on-the-water communication is allowed between teams. Moving right into Day 2 coverage, we'll start the day with the University of Wisconsin at Platteville's Alec Garrison and Aaron Pontillo.
There's all that offshore wood, so I'm just pitching around. Hopefully I get on one.
Yeah, you can have orange.
So we're here. What's happening, guys?
Well,
got a boat fishing in front of us, so it's a little intimidating, but
just gotta fish thoroughly and try to hit some of those stumps we found yesterday that are in the water here you can't see. Well, we were 3rd place yesterday with about 16.5 pounds, fishing pretty shallow, going into some backwaters. We'll probably do the same thing today. Bite's probably gonna pick up later in the day just like it did yesterday. So it might be a slow morning, but hopefully it picks up.
yeah, we're hoping it's warmer today, so maybe the bite will pick up quicker and we can get some more fish and get a bigger weight.
Fish. Flip him. There you go. Nice one.
He's a keeper.
Yeah, definitely bump him, but just yeah, the cool thing is we had probably 3 or 4 fish on that log yesterday, and I actually culled one about half hour before we left, right off that log also. So.
That is fish number 1 for Garrison and Pontillo, and the University of Wisconsin at Platteville is on the board. Stay with us. We're just getting started with tournament coverage from Day 2 of the 2016 Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open from Lake Dardanelle.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him, it was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
Everybody knows somebody that just seems to have things go wrong around him. And for me, it's my good buddy Z when he heads to the water. It's like a black cloud follows this guy around. He runs out of gas, locks his keys in the car, or worse, has a flat tire coming to him from the water. But old Z's a pretty sharp guy. He relies on Boat US in those situations where something goes wrong.
Boat US has the finest low-cost boat insurance and the largest fleet of towboats ready to assist you 24/7. Visit BoatUS.com.
Engineered to excel, the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series are built for the ultimate ownership experience. It's a commitment to excellence packed with real-world advantages and exclusive features. Experience the accelerated performance standards of the legendary Ranger Z series. From first light to last cast, they're put together to set you apart. Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here.
The ultimate predator has evolved again. Now, Yamaha VMAX SHO Performance is prowling the waters in 4 hungry, exciting new models. With their 4 valves per cylinder and double overhead cam fuel-injected design, these advanced 4-stroke predators are taking performance to a whole new level. Vicious, lean, efficient. VMAX SHO. The pack is growing.
Some days, the biggest rush of all is feeling really, really small.
The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you in part by Cabela's. It's in your nature. By Towboat US. Take us with you on the water. And by Ranger Boats. Still building legends one at a time. Welcome back to Russellville, Arkansas for the 2016 Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. We just launched Day 2 onto Lake Dardanelle, one of the premier shallow water fisheries in the country and the home waters of Russellville, Arkansas's Tech University.
It's your basic river fishery. If you get some current going, you're likely to find the backwater plays a key role. Hopefully we can catch 3 early and then go try to cull them out in our secondary spots. Everything we've had has been a reaction strike this week. Kind of not what I wanted to find, but for the conditions it is what it is.
Getting right back into tournament coverage, we'll check in with Louisiana Tech's Elijah Kane and Tyler Moses. They started the day in 2nd overall after sacking up a team total of 1809 on Day 1. They're fishing shallow crankbaits along the rocks and bridge pilings, but with much different results.
I don't know if they pull up to feed on the rocks or what they're doing, really. I don't think the big fish are here all the time. I'm sure they fall out deep, but we haven't figured out how to catch them deep. Watched a lot of guys throw shaky heads here yesterday. A lot of short fish, what they call it. They caught a couple that were solid keepers. Maybe something we try out here in a little while. I really kind of think you want to try and get the reaction bite early in the morning. because with the full moon, I feel like maybe we're catching the last of the fish that are feeding throughout the night.
We'll check back with Elijah and Kane shortly. Moving on, let's catch up with Alec Garrison and Aaron Pontillo, flipping laydowns in the shade of a tall bluff. It paid off yesterday. As a single boat team, they still managed better than 16 pounds.
We were really getting them on the moving baits yesterday. We were flipping a little bit in the morning with some jigs and pulled out some shorts. And I believe our second keeper came on one of those. And then once that sun came up is when they really started chasing the moving baits a little bit better though.
Fish. Oh, what?
Oh.
Came off. Barely had him. I felt him hit.
Yeah.
And then I ran into that log.
You better bump that one though.
Yeah, I don't know if he's good.
Hope so. Yeah, I don't think so.
13.
Yep.
You ready?
Murray State's Mike Laurie and Ryan Lancaster started the day in fourth. They're mixing it up this morning, throwing both crankbaits and soft plastics.
Let's measure him just to be safe. I'm sure he's 15. I know, I bet he's 15, 15 and a half. Oh yeah. 15 and a half. We caught 2 yesterday on back-to-back casts. Yeah. Oh, hold on, Mike. Keep him down, keep him down. There we go. Number 3, boys. Number 3, boys. I'm pretty sure he was 14. Oh, yeah, I think he was 14. Yep.
Throwing a swim jig, the University of North Alabama started the day with a better than 5-pound lead over the rest of the field. Early on day 2, looks like their pattern is holding up.
He'll probably go around 3 pounds. She was fat, she'd probably go 4, but she's a start for sure. Breaks the ice. Maybe we can get rid of her.
Keep up with the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing series on Instagram. You can also find us on Facebook. Give us a like, and we'll keep you up to date on the latest in collegiate bass fishing. We'll be right back with more from the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open.
There's 2 things between an angler and the fish, the sun and the bugs. Sawyer's line of sunscreens and bug sprays keep you focused on the fish. Sawyer's Stay Put sunscreen formula bonds with your skin for a more comfortable and better level protection. And picaridin insect repellent will only harm the bugs, never your fishing gear. Also, Sawyer permethrin repels and kills on contact over 55 species of insects. You're already outdoors. Sawyer keeps you there.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Bass Angler Magazine brings you more. If you want to learn the latest techniques, win your next bass tournament, or simply catch more bass, then Bass Angler Magazine is for you. From California to Florida, finesse to frogging, Bass Angler Magazine is jam-packed with how-to information from the world's best pros. Published every season, Bass Angler Magazine is crammed with fresh new articles designed to help anglers of all levels learn more and catch more bass. Sign up at bassanglermag.com today. Bass Angler is also available at your local Cabela's.
The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you in part by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder. And by Russellville, Arkansas's Tourism and Visitor Center. Welcome back to Lake Dardanelle in Russellville, Arkansas. We're midway through day 2 of the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. The University of North Alabama started the day in first, and it's with Mackenzie Henson and Tristan Crowder that will pick up tournament coverage.
I switched to that blue sapphire color. Pretty good. Good one.
Hoping this fish calls right here.
Moving on, we'll catch up with Murray State's Mike Laurie and Ryan Lancaster.
Good one, good one, good one. Come on, come on.
Easy, Mike. Woo, baby!
Give me a high five, man.
Yes,
Give me
sir,
a high five.
man.
Way to go, pal. That's what we need. That's what we need.
That's what we're looking for, boys. Hook fell out.
That's exactly what we're looking for. Way to go, pal.
Yes, sir, baby. All right, let's do a little culling, boys.
Back on UNA's Henson and Crowder, they've got a limit. If they can hold it together, maybe closing in on a win.
Good call.
Brett Stanek and Grant Ellenfelt are one of several teams fishing for the University of Wisconsin at Platteville. They weighed close to 4.5 pounds on day 1. With the clock ticking on day 2, they may be out of the hunt for the win. They're just hoping to pick up valuable points in the hunt for Cabela's School of the Year.
If we get a good bag today, we can definitely move up in the standings, get some good School of the Year points. You know, this is a double point event, so they'll take the top 2 teams from each school, and they'll get that many School of the Year points. That'd mean a lot for us to get all those for Platteville. I think we're sitting okay on the points right now as it is, so if we could move up in that, that'd be great.
Back on the University of North Alabama's Mackenzie Henson and Tristan Crowder.
Yes. Yes.
Someone say pre-spawn?
Full bags. Oh, that helps a whole lot. That right there. Just, I don't know. That'll give us, that's a whole lot. That's what we've been looking for all day. 3 quality fish like we got right there. That's what we needed right there.
Coming up, we'll head back to Dardanelle State Park for the final weigh-in. Stay with us, and we'll wrap up the 2016 Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. For information on the tournament series, visit collegiatebasschampionship.com.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar is just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
I promise to be ready, anytime. I promise to love the sport just as much as you do. I promise to always be flexible. I promise to pull my weight, and then some. I am Trilene, and I promise to never give up. Built with innovation, fueled by passion. Berkeley Trilene, America's most trusted fishing line.
Gill that I've used for the last 5 years has been a far superior product than anything else on the market.
The main thing that's really important to me is me being dry. I've been wearing gill suits now for 3 years and never once have I gotten wet.
When I talk about Sunline, I think of one word: confidence.
Sunline FX2 is what I use for all of my frogging and flipping.
SX1 braid, which braid plays a big part in fishing line.
Shooter, I'm going to use in those close quarter deals like flipping and pitching.
One of my favorite techniques in fishing the tournament trail is to fish offshore ledges.
We have taken the questions out of the equation.
Take my word for it. It works. It works, dude.
We're going to try out this new folding fillet knife from Bubba Blade on these big grouper. We're going to try to gut them and see how this thing works. Oh man, like butter. I mean, that doesn't get any easier. Golly, unbelievable. Right through like butter. I love the new gut knife from Bubba Blade. It's compact. The best of all, it's like a pocket knife, man. You just close that thing up, put it away. Love it. Great little knife.
The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you in part by Costa Del Mar Sunglasses. See what's out there. By Gill Marine, Respect the Elements. By Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram. And by Gemini Jerseys, the leader in custom fishing apparel. Welcome back to Lake Dardanelle in Russellville, Arkansas for Day 2 of the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open.
It's living the dream. Fishing in college for sure.
And obviously, we like to beat the other teams, but it's fun, you know. I know I've got a lot of really good friends that fish for other schools, fish for UNA, different UT Martin, places like that, and it's fun competing against them. You know, it's fun getting to hang out with your buddies on these trips.
It's cool. We get to go to all the best lakes in the country and getting good hospitality, and I mean, it's a good experience too. I mean, especially if you're thinking about fishing later on in life and fishing maybe for a living. Some of these guys probably will, so it's a good experience.
Back at Lake Dardanelle State Park in Russellville, Arkansas, the University of Wisconsin at Platteville started the day in third, but only managed 2 keepers here on Day 2. They slipped down the leaderboard, finishing out in 14th overall. Likewise, Louisiana Tech brought in 18 pounds on Day 1, but they too struggled under bluebird skies, weighing in 10.16 pounds for just over a 28-pound total and finishing out the tournament in 8th. Arkansas Tech made a big move, adding more than 15 pounds on Day 2 and climbing their way from 9th place to 5th on the final day.
All right, did y'all fish something moving, something slow?
Something moving most of the time. We couldn't really get a pattern put together the past 2 days, so we're just running new water today, and some of the stuff we ran yesterday, but still couldn't get through.
All right, were y'all cranking today?
I caught the biggest one there on a chatterbait, and caught some yesterday on chatterbait too. That was our main bait.
Murray State started Day 2 in 4th, adding nearly 17 pounds for a 2-day total of 32.59, landing them in 4th place overall. The Tigers from Louisiana State weighed 14.79 yesterday for a 6th place finish. The first half of their team stepped up with a 3-fish limit weighing 698.
LSU looking to add to it. You did 10.25, 3 fish, 10.25. That's a great job. That's our first team up over the 30-pound mark, 33-31.
Feels good. We didn't really have too much of an expectation coming into it. We had all week to practice. This was our spring break, but our practice days were good one day and bad the next. With the rough weather we had coming in, it was tough to kind of get to where we wanted. So yesterday we went out and had a good bag, solid. We were sitting in 6th yesterday, and today we didn't know if we'd have the fish to upgrade or not, but we ended up catching a few good ones right there at the end that really made the difference.
All right, I think we got a serious bag of fish coming up. We're going to see what this will do. We've got Tarleton State University. They had a 12-28 as a team score on day 1. Looking to make a big move on day 2, and that's going to do it. 15-31, best bag of the day so far by far.
And with that, Tarleton State is in striking distance as the second half of their team heads to the scales.
27.59 is what you carry in. Last team to weigh in this team. 575 gives you a 33-34, guys.
We only had a day and a half of practice, so it was pretty tough. We knew it was going to be tough coming in, and we're pretty much shallow water fishermen. During practice, we couldn't get bit that way, so we had to go deep yesterday, and you could tell our bag didn't produce that, and today we went shallow. So
that's a big move from inside the top 20 to the top of the leaderboard. With just one team left, the University of North Alabama steps to the stage.
These were our leading half of the leading team on day 1. They had a 23-71. Right now, leading it up is over 33 pounds. Y'all are looking to make a mark. Not quite. 7-13. 7-13.
With the other half of the team left away, the UNA needs 2.5 pounds for the win.
We'll bring our final team up, and this is going to be it for the tournament. These guys have a 30-84. They're going to see if they can take the lead. This is the University of North Alabama. We've got Mackenzie and Tristan going to weigh in, seeing if they can get up over that 33 pounds. They have got a sack, ladies and gentlemen, 11.92. That's going to put them up over 42.76 for the tournament. That's your 2016 Lake Dardanelle champions. Y'all shake their hands.
I mean, they really caught them. They beat us by almost 10 pounds. I mean, so I kind of saw that coming, you know. But, you know, we went out there and we had a good day and we tried hard and ended up second. So you can't really be too upset about that, you know. Them guys, you got to give them the credit where credit's due. Them guys went out there and won it.
I want y'all to all give them a round of applause. They worked awful hard for this in a post-cold front condition. They've done a great job this weekend. They're going to leave out of here the big winners for this event. Thank y'all so much.
I mean, it's not just as much us, it's for the team, for our whole team. Like I said, for the School of the Year points, we really need those points. You know, we've been School of the Year 2 years in a row now, so if we could do that again, make it 3 years in a row, that'd be really hard to beat.
After coming into this event 7th overall, the University of North Alabama climbs to 4th in the Cabela School of the Year race. Here's a look at the rest of the top 20. A big thanks to the city of Russellville, Arkansas for hosting the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. We hope you'll join us in 2017 when we return to Lake Dardanelle.
Russellville's a nice area. And
great town, great town.
Thank you to Cabela's for letting us be here, ACA and all that. It's a lot of fun.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's a great town.
Great hospitality. Everybody I've met's been super nice.
Russellville has a lot to offer. Lake Dardanelle is a prime fishing lake. It's constantly in one of the top 100 lakes in all of the national rankings, and these kids are catching it at exactly the right time of year. Plenty of hotel rooms. We've added a bunch of new restaurants in the last couple of years, and I think the guys will be able to find whatever they need here and have a good time.
For details on the 2017 season, please visit collegiatebasschampionship.com. The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is a Carico TV production.